So Gary, 3-1 loss here at Stockport Georgians today. What happened in that second half there?
Just didn't get going like last week. Conceding goals too easy. People not doing their jobs, people leaving it to others. It's too easy. The goals we concede. You can talk about formations and tactics, but individually, collectively, we've got to defend better. It's too easy to walk. We never score goals like we concede. We have to work like our goals are really well put together goal. It's too easy. When you concede goals like that, you're never going to win another game of football because, and it's happening week in, week out. We never concede a good goal. It's all too easy. No one makes it. Everyone leaves it to someone else. And as I said before, it doesn't matter what level you're playing at. If you defend poorly and you let things happen, you let people run, you let people run off you, and you don't track your man, you get punished. And that's what happened. We had chances first half to make it 2 or 3. We never take it. We didn't take them. And that comes back to bite you on the backside. And listen, second best second half. They look fitter than us. Look hungry second half. So we got our just rewards at the end by another away performance defeat. Another away defeat.
What did you think of the penalty decision? It was a bit up in the air. For me, it seemed a bit too close for it to be called.
Well, the second goal as well was a throw into us. But we've got to switch on. We're too busy arguing with the referee or the linesman. We've got to switch on. Quick throw. Lad gets in, drives through the middle of the pitch, passes it. He cuts inside on Jake Hulley. Too easy. He's 5 yards off him. You've got to be tighter. You've got to show him on the weak side of his left foot. Make him shoot across the keeper. And that's the goals we concede at the moment. Far too easy. Now, what do? Do we get back on the training pitch if we've got another game Tuesday? And whoever's selected, we'll have to see who's available, and we select the team from there because there's got to be a reaction. As I say, football's about dusting yourself off and going again, and that's what you've got to do against the New Mills team who are bottom of the league. Massive game. Now, do you want to stand up and be counted, or do you want to let the season go by the wayside? Because if we carry on performing like we did second half, it'll be a non-event, and it'll be one of them games. Them seasons when you're always looking over your shoulder at staying at the bottom 3.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird change in our circumstances this season. We started off so well. We were looking at playoffs. We were convinced that we had a team that was good enough for playoffs. We probably still do. They're just not playing up to those standards recently. Is there any reason that you've spotted as to why that might be?
No, not at all. You obviously with the big layoff, is that a factor? We don't know, but that's up to me to try and solve it. Try and solve and pick the right team accordingly to win football matches. This team at the moment isn't winning games. So what do? You've got to change it. You've got to change personnel. You've got to give the lads encouragement. You've got to give them confidence. And at the end of the day, you always say, if it's not working, you've got to work harder. That's what you've got to do. If things aren't going your way, you go on the training pitch and you work hard. That's the only way you're going to get out of not winning games. Work harder, stick together, and go again.
The one positive today was the goal that we scored early on. It was like 3 minutes on the clock. It was a good team move, great finish by Peter Morgan. Do you have any extra thoughts to share on that?
No, we tried to do shape. We done a bit of shape on Thursday. Players in different positions, rotation, and it worked the treat. There was a spell in the first half where we had 20 passes and Connor Courtall could have scored at the back post. But when you come away, you've got to keep the ball. We didn't get on the ball second half. It was all frantic. We give the ball away on numerous occasions. And listen, when you're playing against good players, you get punished. When you give them time, when you don't make tackles, you get punished. And as I said, John, football's not rocket science. When we concede 1, and it quickly becomes 2, and then 3. We let our heads go down. We feel sorry for ourselves, and that's where your leaders got to stand up, and your experienced players have got to stand up and be counted. And we didn't do that today.
Yeah, and you probably haven't seen yet, but we're going to be having another Merseyside derby in the Cup against South Liverpool. They have defeated Holker Old Boys today. Are you looking forward to that one? A chance to right some wrongs?
Well, it'll be a tough game because I don't know when the date is, but we've got difficult games coming up. We've got big games coming up, and we'll have to tackle every game as it comes because we need to get back on the winning road. Got as I said before. You know, when things aren't going your way, you've got to work harder. You've got to stick together. You've got to run further. Listen, there's no point in this game feeling sorry for yourself, because you won't win another game. You know, and we're going through a little bit of a sticky patch, but listen, don't all teams. You know, we're not the only team that, we're not the only team who will go through a sticky patch. It's about going again, it's about sticking together. It's about getting back on the football pitch, because you know there's games coming up and games we can win.
Well, hopefully the weather holds off and Tuesday's game does go ahead, and we can hopefully right those wrongs on Tuesday night against New Mills.
Cheers, Sean.